What is up, everybody? Welcome back to today's episode of Why'd I Buy a Mini Truck? As promised, engine transmission is out today, so we got it pulled. Super easy without the core support here. Made things a lot easier, especially cutting that stock shifter. Now, you could have just unbolted where it goes and then just left it off, put a bag on it to make it easier, but we're doing a short throw shifter for a 240, so we're not going to need that anyway. But yeah, it came out really nice. Fully dressed. I mean, it's got everything on it. Motor mounts. It was very easy to do. So once we get this in the other garage tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and start pulling stuff like the manual rack and any other little things I think I might need. We won't need anything as far as the brakes go, like the master or the booster, or the clutch master, or the clutch slave, since we're going to go Willwood with everything. It might be overkill, but at least I know it'll work. So we threw the seats back inside just to have something to sit on. If the columns match up with my blue king cab, I'm probably not going to take the column from here, but I am going to take this this like center rod or whatever, because I do know that the one on the manual rack is slightly longer. Since the power steering puts it in a just little bit of a different spot. So yeah, I mean, I took everything out of the bed that we're going to save. It's already in the new garage. We're going to move the hood and the fenders over next. But, I mean, definitely an easy job, guys. I recommend if you can cut your support, do it. I was going to bring the blue king cab in here and pull the motor and trans today on that, but there's still quite a few things that we need to do on there, like drain the fluids from the radiator and the transmission, take the radiator out and the hoses, and disconnect the fuel lines and all of that jazz. The only thing that the blue truck doesn't have on it is the harness, so that's definitely a good little position to be into. That one shouldn't take too long. We are going to cut the core support on the blue king cab, but we're only going to do it where it starts to meet the webbing here. This way we can go ahead and bolt and unbolt it. We'll weld like little tabs in there, so we'll be able to put some weld nuts and make it serviceable. So that'll be nice in the future. I would eventually like to go with a tube front end on the blue king cab. The black one, if we keep it, we'll definitely get a tubular front end. We're just going to lop it off here and there, and then gives us pretty much free range to slap whatever we want in here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Transmission looks decent. Definitely was leaking a little bit around the shifter, so all of that build up over the course of however long. I did see a little bit of metal flakes in there, so we might split the case, take a look inside, and make sure everything's okay and healthy. We're going to do a new throw-out bearing. The clutch looks pretty good. Looks fairly new. Flywheel looks decent, so no complaints there. We will probably slap a new flywheel on. Starter's new, so that was really nice. This is the sub harness right here. Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a pretty easy day. The longest part of the day was actually just putting together the stand and the hoist. I got the stand over there, hoist over here. I will just say this, the quality from Harbor Freight has definitely gone up a little bit. I'm not 100% sure if it matches the price increase, but I mean, this is a 1-ton picker, and it's built better than the 3-ton I had before. So a couple spots that could definitely be reinforced to make it a little bit stronger, but I don't see why you couldn't slap a longer boom on this and be able to do 3 tons. I mean, it comes with a 3-ton hydraulic cylinder right off the bat, so. Yep, so tomorrow we're going to move these trucks around, get the blue one in here and start prepping on that. So that will be a video sometime this week coming out. But pretty much the same stuff. You know, I won't bore you guys with the details on that. I was going to film like with the GoPros and stuff today, but honestly, it happened so quick. I mean, we were ready to pull it yesterday, so came in, just pulled the motor mount bolts just from the frame, disconnected the transmission and cross brace, and poop, popped it right out. So stay tuned for the next video, guys. I really appreciate y'all watching. I think it's cool that so many people do. I really just thought it was going to be video documentation for me and maybe a couple people who clicked on my videos by mistake. So really think it's cool. We will be throwing this on the stand. I got to get some hardware to put it on the engine stand though. So we're going to go do that this week. And then once we get this on the stand, we'll crack into this after the other engine and transmission are pulled. So I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks again, and I will catch you guys in the next one.